For those that are doing the stage 4 numeracy test, this is module 1 and it gives you an example of how to do it. The question is to express 900 as a product of its prime factors. So let's do this. The main thing to do here is to what we call factorize 900. All you've got to do is to think by building a factor tree of two numbers that multiply together to give you 900. Now I'm going to take 100 and 9. 100 times 9, if I multiply those together, that gives me 900. And I'm going to keep doing this down the line. Let's take 100 for example. And I know that that could be 25 times 4. Or you could have used 50 by 2. It doesn't really matter. And if we look at 9, that's clearly 3 times 3. So 25 times 4 will give me 100, and 3 times 3 will give me 9. And if I multiply all of those together, I once again get 900. Now, because 3 and 3 are now prime numbers, I'm actually going to terminate those ones. That means I'm just going to put a circle around them and not do any more along those lines because they're finished. You can't factorize those anymore since they're prime numbers. But I can keep going with, let's say, take 25. Now 25 we know is 5 times 5. And once again, 5 and 5, they can't be factorized anymore because they're prime numbers as well. So I'm going to put down a circle around those to say we will stop them there. We still have to factorize 4, and I think we can clearly see that 4 will factorize down to 2 and 2. Now 2 and 2, both those are prime numbers. So 2 times 2 gives you 4, but they can't be factorized anymore. So what we end up with is prime numbers. So these are actually the prime factors of 900. To finally complete them, I'll just put a times in there so we've got it. We just write the answer out like this. We'll say, we'll start with the lowest prime number, there's 2, and there's 2, and then there's 3 and 3, so we'll write down all the numbers that we've circled, and we'll take 5 and 5, and write all those down. So they're all the ones that we've actually factorized down, and that's actually my answer. And if I got a calculator and said 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5, I actually would get 900. This one gives me the answer. And these are that's what we call the product of the prime factors of 900. But we can simplify these a little bit by using our powers. If I put 2 here, there are 2 of those, so we say that's 2 squared. If we put the digit 3 down, there's 2 of those, so that's 3 squared. The 2 represents the fact that you're multiplying 3 together twice. And then you've got 5, and because there's 2 of those, that's also 5 squared. So that's actually the best way to write the answer when you're asked to express 900 as a product of its prime factors.